IXHL Stock Analysis, July 31st. Welcome to the analysis of IXHL stock, traded on Nasdaq, for July 30th. Buckle up for a concise and engaging breakdown of the day's price action, volume, technical indicators, support and resistance levels, and a prediction for tomorrow's opening price. Let's dive in. Daily price action and trend. On July 30th, IXHL had a wild ride. The stock opened at $1.315, soared to a high of $1.32, plunged to a low of $0.7515, and closed at 88 cents. That's a massive $0.5685 intraday range, reflecting intense volatility. Despite the roller coaster, the stock closed down $0.435, minus 33.08%, from its open, and 19 cents, minus 17.76%, from the previous day's close of $1.07. The volume was a staggering 466,446,501 shares, far exceeding the typical 10 to 100 million shares seen in recent days, signaling a major event, likely news or market-driven selling pressure. The close below the open and prior day's close indicates bearish momentum, but the high volume suggests strong participation, possibly a capitulation or a shift in sentiment. The stock's recent uptrend, from 20 cents in mid-June to $1.63 on July 24th, hit a wall, with profit-taking or negative news likely driving the drop. Volume-weighted average price, VWAP. The VWAP for July 30th was $1.6432, significantly above the closing price of 88 cents. This gap indicates that most trading occurred at higher prices earlier in the session, with heavy selling pushing the price below VWAP by the close. The high volume and VWAP divergence suggest intense bearish pressure late in the day, possibly from institutional selling or panic. Technical indicators. Let's unpack the key indicators in a beginner-friendly way. RSI, 14-day 57.25. The relative strength index dropped from the overbought zone, 91.58 on July 23rd, to a neutral level, indicating the rally has cooled off. It's not oversold yet, below 30, so a further pullback is possible, but the momentum isn't screaming bearish. MACD, 0.23499, MACD signal. 0.1866, MACD histogram, 0.04839. The positive MACD and histogram show lingering bullish momentum, but the narrowing histogram suggests the upward trend is weakening. This aligns with the price drop and high volume. Volume, the 466.45 million shares traded is a massive spike, compared to 80 to 200 million in prior sessions. This confirms significant market interest, likely driven by a catalyst like earnings, news, or sector rotation. Support, resistance, and stop-loss levels. Using the July 30th data and recent trends. Support levels. The day's low of $0.7515 is a critical support, as it held during the sell-off. Below that, 70 cents, May 14th high, and 61 cents, July 18th close, are potential supports. A break below $0.7515 could target 50 to 60 cents. Resistance levels. The VWAP at $1.6432 and the day's high of $1.32 are immediate resistance levels. The $1.05 to $1.10 zone, July 25th to 29th closes, is a key hurdle for any recovery. Breaking $1.32 would signal a potential reversal. Stop loss. For long positions, a stop loss below 75 cents, around 70 cents, protects against further downside. For swing traders, waiting for a bounce to $1 to $1.10 with confirmed support minimizes risk. Tomorrow's opening prediction. Predicting the July 31st opening is challenging given the high volatility and volume. The close at 88 cents, well below the VWAP, $1.6432, reflects strong selling pressure, and the RSI's neutral reading, 57.25, suggests room for movement in either direction. The MACD's positive but weakening signal hints at fading bullish momentum. Recent support around 75 to 80 cents and resistance at $1.05 to $1.10 will likely influence the open. I estimate tomorrow's opening between 80 cents and $1. A positive market or news catalyst could push it toward $1, while continued selling might drag it closer to 80 cents. Watch volume. If it remains high, 100+ million, volatility will persist. Lower volume could signal consolidation. Conclusion. IXHL took a hit on July 30th, dropping 17.76% to 88 cents with a massive 466.45 million shares traded, signaling a major market event. The RSI at 57.25 shows the stock cooling from overbought levels, while the MACD suggests weakening bullish momentum. Key supports at $0.7515.61 are critical to watch, with resistance at $1.05 to $1.32. Traders should be cautious, using stop losses around 70 cents and waiting for confirmation of support for entries. IXHL's volatility makes it a stock to watch, but risk management is key. Stay tuned for updates, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Catch you in the next video.